Alright, what is up guys? This is gonna be an updated tutorial on how to control the AK recoil, because the last one I posted was before the FOV update and there's been a lot of changes in Rust. The first thing you want to do is run Rust. I recommend having nothing here. It's all good. Make sure you have the best FPS. Make sure you have your hertz all the way up. And I am playing stretch res. It's because, well, it gives more FPS and it's just pretty good for PvP because it makes the models way bigger. So the first thing, when you start up on the menu, go to your options. Make sure you have this down 90 FOV. The reason why I have it on 90 FOV is because if you have it any smaller, okay, it makes things bigger, but it actually makes the recoil harder to control. So I have it always on 90. Interface, I have it on 1. Audio controls. And another thing, I actually use C to aim in. The reason is because when you're using right click to aim in, it's much more it puts a lot of more tension on the mouse, I would say. So that's why I use C to aim in, and that's with most games, I'd say. Graphics, just leave it to how you want it. I would recommend just, I don't know, just have this up. The only things that really matter are these. And then another thing is the anti-aliasing. Have this on FXAA for whatever, and then also sharpen. And then also go to control panel if you have NVIDIA. So once you're here, all you want to do is click adjust image settings with preview. Go down here to performance, click the slider over here, click apply, but that's not all. Then you want to go to take me there, and then here you want to have this on 1, and you want optimal power maximum, and then quality, you want to have this on high performance, and then threaded optimizations, you want to have this on, and then click apply. And then you want to go over here to adjust desktop size and position. Then you want to go to full screen display, switch it over the GPU, and yeah, click yes. Then here, if you want to mess around with your vibrancy, you can mess around with it. Honestly, I like to keep it at 50. Sometimes I would usually put it at like 70 or something if I want colors to be brighter. But yeah, and that's pretty much it for the control panel. Now go back into Rust, go to play game, go to perfect aim train. It's a new server. If UKN is full, then just hop onto this server, and then yeah. Alright, so now that we're in the server, this is how everything looks. And go over to here to the aim train area, go to targets, and then here you can test out your recoil. In my previous video I showed you guys how to control it, or how the recoil pattern was. So this one is just fixing your aim and everything, and the audio is always too loud for me. So with the FOV thing, so 90 FOV is pretty good because, well, right now I'm struggling to spray. Hold on, let me switch my mouse there. So if you guys don't like the image effect and it's making it whatever, you're not used to it, just switch it. That's how sometimes I don't know. But here it's 100 whatever. And like I said in my other one, the 4 times thing really works well. The more you do it at a distance, the better it will be. So like if I'm over here at 125 and I control the recoil, that's insane. And another thing is sensitivity. You want to have a low sensitivity, because for some reason with the 90 FOV, it's way better if you have a low sensitivity in spraying. It just is. So if you guys are having like a high sensitivity like this, that's not gonna cut it, you know. That's way too fast. I have 400 DPI in 0.6 or 0.7 usually. It's just how I roll. I haven't played in 3 months, basically. Well, I would say in like the past 5 days is when I started to come back. So 5 days of Rust since 3 months. So you guys can just practice here, whatever. And I'd also recommend going over here, do /Lee to leave the arena. There's arenas here, and the ways to you can join them is basically just go in here, press E on the door, and then click join team 2, and then you're in. I'm not gonna play this because I don't know. Okay, go back to the aim train thing, and there's moving targets, but it's VIP only. There's free for all, it's coming out soon. Release date unknown, and then there's aim train, which is basically moving targets. Bunch of bots everywhere. You practice your aim or whatever. Get a better aim. Practice those taps. Yeah. And you can pick a bow, whatever. The FOV. Rev is weird. You should have a bind. So on my mouse, I have a thumb button on my mouse. So what I do is do bind mouse 4 and bind mouse 3, and I can bind it to whatever I want. So let's say I want this to be 70 when I'm aiming in, and I can switch it. Hold on, I did something wrong. FOV 70. There. So when I'm aiming in, I can go like this. But I'm not really used to that. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video, and peace.